What's up, guy? I remain your boy, your not skilled effect. So here in this video, I will be teaching you all you need to know about top-down analysis. Okay, I know this might not sound, like this is not the first time you're hearing of top-down analysis. You probably must have been hearing of it, or you probably might claim to know it. But then when you are done watching this video, you will get to understand why most of your trade will hit your SL before eventually going in your direction. You have not really been doing this the right way. So I'll take my time to, probably fish out some of the hidden things that you are supposed to know as regards to top-down analysis. So without further ado, we'll dive in. We're on the chart already, so we'll just dive into what we have for top-down analysis. Okay, so if you have been trading currency pair, you've not begun your synthetic trading journey, you're already missing out on so many things. But nevertheless, the link to that is available in the description of this video. So to begin your synthetic trading journey, register your account using the link in the description of this video. And why am I saying it is important? I've already dropped a video on why synthetic trading is the new deal in town. So as at the time of recording this video, is weekend, like Saturday. Today is Saturday 10th. But why I'm still able to place trade today is because synthetic trading, you can actually trade it 24 hours of the day. So if you are busy during the week and the only time you have is weekend and you actually want to also make money for yourself during the weekend, synthetic trading is for you. So make sure you use the link in the description of this video to create your account. So without further ado, let's dive into what we have as regard to top-down analysis. Okay, so what is top-down analysis? What do we know that what is top-down analysis by definition? Top-down analysis simply means your ability or the process of understanding. Let me use a very simple term. Understanding price movement, process of understanding price movement from the higher time frame down to the lower time frame. As simple as that. That is just what it means. So top-down analysis is the process of understanding price. Sorry, I have to, so that it will be shortened. So top-down analysis is the process of understanding price movement. Okay, price. This is movement. Pardon my typing. Is the process of understanding price movement from the higher time frame down to the lower time frame. I don't want to complicate it. Just the way it is. That is just how it is. Okay, so you need to understand what price is doing on the higher time frame. On each time frame, you have to really study what price is actually doing. So let's look at V25 for, since this is what we have on V25. Or let me say, before we move down to the chart, let me just give you the key step to follow. Step number one, you need to choose what your highest time frame is. For instance, if you're a swing trader, that means you can actually start looking at your structural markings from the weekly or monthly. If you're a swing trader, if you are not a swing trader, if you're an intraday or more like a day trader who hold his or her trade for like a couple of days, you can actually start from daily. All right, but if you are more like a scalper, you can use 4 hour, 1 hour for your higher time frame, and then go down to the lower time frame like 15 minutes for entry. So that is that about that. Now, when you want to do your analysis, you have to start from the higher time frame to know what price is doing. Okay, this is the first video. I will not go. I will not you know waste time on this. It's more like an introductory video. Okay, so you have to go down to the higher time frame, and by now you should know your kind of trader. If you're a swing trader or day trader or scalper, you should know your kind of trader, and by you're supposed to choose a your higher time frame. Okay, so you cannot be a scalper and you are using weekly time frame as your higher time frame. It doesn't work like that. Swing traders can use that, but not a scalper. So you need to, understand your personality as a trader. Okay, so after that, you have to actually understand what is happening on the higher time frame. If you're a day trader, you should know what is happening on the daily time frame. You have to study the structure of the day, like where is price coming from and where is price going to. So on that same daily time frame, you should be able to, I think I have to write this down. On the higher time frame, I will represent higher time frame by HTF. On the higher time frame, things to note, number one is that you really need to understand the market structure, understand the market structure, understand the market structure. Number two, you have to mark out the range, mark out the most recent, the most recent range, mark out the most recent range, the most recent range. Number three, you have to, okay, these are the two major. Okay, number three, you have to identify your key level. Identify your key level. Identify your key level. Identify your key level. Identify your major key level. Your key level, okay? Your key level. Identify your key level. So basically, these are the two, or the three major things you need to do on the higher time frame. The first thing is to understand the market structure on that one hour, on the higher time frame. Like if you are starting from the daily, then you have to be able to mark out the most recent range. The importance of the range is to help you know where price is coming from and where price is heading to. So when you understand where price is coming from, that means you want to find a way to follow price to where it is heading to. Okay, you cannot be going where price has already left. If price is leaving from this particular point, it's like you guys are moving in opposite direction and it doesn't work like that. So understanding your range will help you to know that. And if you don't know what range is, go back to my previous video to watch the video, and then you can actually do that. Now identify your major key level. What are your major key level? They are your supply level, your demand level, other block region, or what people will call support and resistance at some point, so that you will know where reactions can take place. Once you have been able to do that, the next thing you want to do is to go down to the lower time frame. Now, what do you do on the lower time frame? Now, you have a strategy. You have to spot your trading style on the lower time frame. LTF number one is to what? Identify your trading style. Identify your trading strategy. Identify your trading strategy. That is number one. Number two, select the POI. Select the POI. Select the POI from your higher time frame POI. From your higher time frame POI. Then number three, you wait for confirmation. You wait for confirmation. Wait for confirmation. Wait for confirmation. So then this is three. So on the lower time frame, these are the things you need. Let me change the color of this guy to red so that it will look different. So on the lower time frame, these are the things that you need. You need to identify your strategy. What are you using as your strategy? Are you using a kind of ICT model? Are you seeing your model playing out? You have to identify it. Yeah, if it's a trend line strategy, whatever strategy you're using, you need to identify it on that lower time frame. Let's say 15 minutes or 10 minutes or thereabout. Now you have to select your POI from the higher time frame POI. What do I mean by that? When look at this second point, I said you should mark out your most sorry, the last point here. This should be 3, not 5. The third point I give under higher time frame said what? Identify your key level. This your key level can serve as your POI on the higher time frame. But then the second, what you need to do on when you get to the lower time frame is to select a POI from that higher time frame POI. Now, how do you know what to select? Let's say for instance, the POI you have on the higher time frame is a supply level, right? Now, when you scale down to the lower time frame, you can refine that supply candle to a different supply candle that might probably look smaller. So that means that inside your higher time frame POI, there is also a lower time frame POI. So why is there need for you to do that? Now, when you are taking trade based on the higher time frame POI, it will give you a very small risk to reward ratio. But when you refine to the lower time frame and you are able to spot your lower time frame POI inside your higher time frame POI, it will give you a very significant amount of risk to reward ratio. That is why you should do that. I am sure some of us have not really been paying attention to this. So if this is your first time of viewing my content, like I rightly say, don't forget to subscribe to this channel so that you can get more educative updates like this. Okay, so the last point is to what? Wait for your confirmation. Now, there are different people have different perspective of the market. Some use pending orders, some use instant execution. With my experience so far in the market, I've been trading for over how many years, and I can tell you that I don't buy the idea of using pending order. I want to see my confirmation before I actually, enter the market. So when you get your confirmation from your POI, it will reduce your risk and mitigate your losses. Do you understand? So make sure you wait for that confirmation. So like I said, this is more like an introductory video. In the next video, we are going to properly look into the chart and do some analysis, breaking down a particular chart from the higher time frame perspective down to the lower time frame perspective. If if you enjoyed this video, kindly make sure you give us a like, share this video to others, and subscribe to this channel if this is your first time. Okay, so based on the same concept I'm explaining to you, that is the same thing I use in cashing out my trade. Although this was a trade I made, but then it sold for some time before reversal, which went to respect, a higher time frame region or another POI per se. And you can see how this one actually came all the way from this level to this level. And then, so it's just pretty simple. Just make sure you follow up with the update. I'm sure you're going to enjoy this class. So stay tuned, guys. On those kids cares. God bless you. See you on this video.